Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get right to. All right. Man, I mean, I wouldn't be me if I didn't speak on, heat that was going on in hip hop. Uh, and man, I said, I just knew that from the NFT When It's Dark joint from Tory Lanez, I just knew that musically, lyrically, that was gonna be a mistake. I was just like, man, I hope he don't say nothing. He just said, but I mean, as an MC, you can't just let an MC get off on you. I ain't saying that. But like I said, man, there's levels, and Cassidy on his bully, for real. Like, man, this was like a real boxing match. We would be like telling Tory, like, yo, you get socked the fuck up. Like,
Oh my God.
oh, I don't know. And I mean, Cassidy, I'm about to play an interview that, he spoke on the LULLABY disc that he just dropped. Shout out to Norbes IT All Network, Norbes IT All Network, for the interview. And, make sure y'all, if y'all want to see the original interview, you can get the link in the description. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that, and then after that, then drop that. We're gonna play that lullaby. This is one you could ride to, like when Drake did Back to Back. Yeah, that lullaby is that heat. Yeah, I just hope. I don't know, but yeah, let's go ahead and get to the interview.
It's Kobe Bryant's birthday, right? Oh no, it's Kobe Day, 8/24, right?
Happy birthday, Kobe, man.
You dropped another joint.
Salute the GOAT, man.
Salute to Kobe.
For sure.
But you dropped a bomb on Kobe's birthday, but he dropped another one. What is it, third track?
Yeah, something like, I just be having fun with it. I ain't really got no battle right now lined up. Just dropped 3 projects, so just trying to stay active and stay in love with this shit, having fun with the ball.
So how much more you trying to give Tory? I mean, this is he had one track. You know what I'm saying? What was your takes on this track?
I ain't really like it too much. I ain't really look at it as a diss. He said like a couple low lines, and there was some shit that I wasn't impressed with. Like, you remember what he said?
I mean, he had, he said you had a couple things on, Smack DVD, and then he was kind of flexing on, with the video, with the bringing out the Rolls Royces. I felt like that was a lot of what he was trying to put out with the disc. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the Rolls, you had the cars and everything. I mean, that's how I felt.
I mean, I had cars before Tory even came out, so how you gonna stun on me like that? I mean, come on, it's about bars. Bars is back. You stole my bars, so you don't got to stun on me like that. I don't care about your accomplishments or what type of cars you done put in your video and what you doing and all that. It's just about the art. And niggas not going to violate and steal my bars and not pay homage the correct way. That's how this shit all came about. So all of the little other shit niggas trying to throw in there, they can if they want. But that's not what I'm concerned with. I'm concerned with a nigga stealing my shit years ago, not paying homage the proper way, then going back on Flex the same show on my beat, stealing my shit again. And it's like, come on, man, you're going overboard with that shit.
So that's not the first time. This is like the umpteenth time with you.
Yeah.
Have you actually spoken to Tory the first time you did the shit?
No, I don't know that nigga. But I did tap in on the social media and told him to tap in. He was seeming like he was a fan. He even wrote on social media, "You my favorite rapper. What's the problem?" and all that. So I'm thinking like, yo, all right, if I'm your favorite rapper, then pay homage the correct way. Tap in, like, you know what I'm saying? He said he was going to do it, but he never did. So I don't want niggas to think like I ain't get a man an opportunity and just jumped out of nowhere and just start dissing them. Like soon as the man stole my shit and I put the shit up on social media, I gave him the opportunity to tap in. He said he was. Days and days was going by and he ain't tap in. So that's why I let the first one go. You know what I mean? And once I let the first one go, he came back with a video and tried to diss me back. So now it's like it's on and popping. It's like it ain't like, oh, I hit you, then you hit me back. Then I say hit me, then you hit, like it ain't like that. Like I could throw a combination if I want. I could do whatever the fuck I want. It ain't no rules to this shit. And I don't got nobody over me to tell me what to do. So if I get like if I want to stop, I stop. If I don't, I don't. But niggas already know how I give it up. I've been like that forever. These niggas just getting this way however way they is, whether they getting tough all of a sudden, whether they getting like bar heavy all of a sudden, whether they trying to act like they dope all of a sudden, like niggas just getting like this. I've been like this. You could pull up shit from 15, 20 years ago. I'm talking the same shit and was carrying it the same way. So ain't nothing gonna change, man. Niggas not gonna run around taking my shit. So
So you feel like basically you gonna stop when you decide to stop. I think nobody can tell you nothing. Like you're just having fun at this point.
yeah, babe, niggas not better than me, so I'm just letting the world see that. And pleasing my fans. There's billions of people in the world. Everybody not gonna be satisfied with these diss songs. A lot of people young, immature, don't even really know how the real rules go. They don't even remember when like stealing lyrics and biting lyrics and all that was like whack. They wasn't alive when that was around, so they only know about biting. They came up in a time when everybody was taking from each other. Everybody had writers, everybody was stealing everybody flow and style. And so they think that's just natural. They think that's just what you're supposed to do, some people. So don't get confused when you see people making comments and saying shit. It's just because they uninformed, not because I ain't carrying it the right way.
You feel like Tory's gonna come back again? Or is he
I
gonna
don't
come
really
back
care, man. I'm not even like I don't care. I think people think because I dropped these diss records, I'm giving them too much. Like I'm totally focused on Tory. No, other rappers would have to be totally focused on Tory to be able to produce this amount of bars and like raps and all that. But I just did that shit light. Like that shit wasn't nothing. Like the first one I did when he first stole my shit, like the first couple of minutes right after I seen he stole my shit, I put it together. But I told you I gave him the time to tap in. You know what I mean? And that's why time went past before the first one came out. And I put the second one together, which was like 150 bars. I put that shit together in no time. And this third one, I just was having fun in the studio and did that one day. So it's like easy. And I'm doing wild other songs. Like I'm in the studio doing wild other shit. So it ain't like I'm just focused on that. That's just something light just to show niggas don't bite my shit. And I'm not the nigga to do it with. Like there's a bunch of other niggas in the industry you could play games with. Bunch of other niggas in battle rap you could play games with. Bunch of other niggas in the world you could play games with. Don't just steal my shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me just do what I'm doing. And that's why we in this predicament we in. But it ain't even that serious. I never looked at Tory as a threat. I never really looked at nobody really as a threat. And that's why I feel disrespected when the nigga don't show me the respect I deserve.
Mm. All right. You wanna leave that?
Man, man. But yeah, shoot. And he pretty much said it. Like, he spoke to the huge generational gap in the rules. And I mean, there ain't really much to say, but man, he on his bully for real. And he not giving a fuck. And, to the young kids, I mean, I encourage just all people and even the fans, the younger generation to understand that like, man, hip hop is competitive. It's a contact sport. And there really was a time and shit, dude, where like you had to come original. You couldn't step up sounding like the next nigga and shit just to get a hit and get some money and shit like that. Shit is straight corny. Like you was a sucker. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like we let like the sucker MCs kind of get a pass now in this day and age, and it's just like, yo, it's wild. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, Tory with this lullaby, yo, it's just unnecessary. No, maybe it is necessary. Shit, I don't know. Shit, don't give me the line. But man, it's just like to an extent, like you hear this shit and it's like, yo, he gonna have to he gonna have to leave he gonna have to leave Cass alone. Cass can just rap. I'm sorry. Put that shit together for you real quick. But yeah. Cass is on his shit. He is in his bag. And this is one that you can ride to, like really. So let's get into that one time.
I can't even fucking lie. He could get cut or a slugger fly. He might think I'm like them other guys, but I wrote this nigga a lullaby. This nigga hand never touched the pie, but to lift his right hand to the fucking sky. This nigga bugging, he fucking high, so I wrote this nigga a lullaby. His only option is duck or die. On hood if it's beef, I'm good in the streets, so ain't no more opening up his eyes, cause I wrote this nigga a lullaby. Smack him to wake him up, then the butt of the gun put him back to bed. Smack him again with the ratchet again, to make sure the pussy not acting dead. I'm out here getting that trapper bread, but lately been feeding the crackhead. I'm with the smoke, I give it up and I don't give a fuck what a rapper says. Niggas is lying, niggas denying the fact that they stealing. I'm back in my feelings. I can rap on any track that I'm feeling, and rappers ain't clapping, they actually squilling. I can't believe all my raps should be stealing. Before you did that, I was actually chilling. You cannot take from a natural villain and think that it won't be an actual killing. Yeah, this shit mine, getting chicken take up my spare time, and I share time with my old gas, cause we go back like your hairline.
Oh my God!
Headline, I've been the truth when I'm in the booth. You not finna shoot when you ride up. I get you tied up like a business suit. That diss was cute, but you kept it short like your height, yo. It's alright though. Your head look like it got Botox and your face look like it got lipo. If we fight, I'm teeing off like a typo, like the right goal and the left hook. Bitch, you could get your last breath took. I can't even fucking lie. He could get cut or a slugger fly. He might think I'm like them other guys, but I wrote this nigga a lullaby. This nigga hand never touched the pie, but to lift his right hand to the fucking sky. This nigga bugging, he fucking high, so I wrote this nigga a lullaby. His only option is duck or die. On hood if it's beef, I'm good in the streets, so ain't no more opening up his eyes, cause I wrote this nigga a lullaby. Look, Tory, you gotta hate how you look, Tory. All them bars that you took, Tory, you should've sung on the hook for me. Yeah, you shook, Tory. I know you not gonna come look for me. I'm a crook, Tory. I let it spray and I never play by the book, shorty. Look, shorty, you dumb as hell and you young as hell, but you look 40. You don't take the thing and then make it ring. You can't make the king, you a rook, Tory. You can't cook, Tory. Real bad, you should feel sad. Word the mother, I'll let it pop, cause you ain't getting raised by your real dad. You feel mad? I don't really give a fuck, I really give it up. I hit a nigga up. My gun is so big, you too little to pick it up. I had to switch it up. They say I got one flow, them niggas dumb though. Is they on my dick or what? Cause I got my chicken up getting the dumb dough. I know you dumb, yo. I'm not the one that you come for. I knew that you were sweet family from the door like trick or treat candy. And I keep handy a chopstick, cause I'm not bitch. You might got hits, but this gon' go like that dip set in that lock shit. He could get cut or a slugger fly. He might think I'm like them other guys, but I wrote this nigga a lullaby. This nigga hand never touched the pie, but to lift his right hand to the fucking sky. This nigga bugging, he fucking high, so I wrote this nigga a lullaby. His only option is duck or die. On hood if it's beef, I'm good in the streets, so ain't no more opening up his eyes, cause I wrote this nigga a lullaby. You won't get another try. I put that on Fetty Wap other eye. They been sleeping on me, but fuck it, I had to write this kid a lullaby.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah. Heat. Heat. Yeah, man. Yo, that was cold. That was cold. And for Cass, that's just light sparring, and that's these newer rappers, man. I mean, and people, the fans, like y'all gotta understand there's different tiers to it. And if you're into that to that whole the mainstream move and the way things go, then just understand like there's tiers to it. And I would say even to like casual fans, like man, if you don't respect bars and the competitiveness of the culture, then I would just stay out of these discussions altogether. This ain't for you. But when the gauntlet is, or when the battle line is drawn and whatever the gauntlet is out, like it's on. And your accomplishments and your cars and your jewels and your bitches and whatever the fuck, your Grammys and all that shit, it don't matter. It don't matter if you can't go to war, if you're not ready, if your tools, if your sword ain't sharp for battle, don't fucking matter. And that's the problem with this new generation, man. Like, motherfuckers ain't connected to nothing. And everything is just about remedial shit or like shit that don't, like Cass said, like, yo, like, I had cars long before there was a Tory Lane. So it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's new to you and stuff. Like, I've been there and done that. And that's the thing and stuff when people, when we age, or we age out of certain situations or certain spots, then people look at that like it's always like a thing or something to look down on. Like, motherfuckers ain't gonna be 20 something and popping forever, or you know what I'm saying, you ain't always gonna be the new kid on the block. I don't know, it's just like when it comes to this hip hop shit, man, I'm big on like respecting the culture, respecting the elders. Because when it comes to any other genre, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers just, they ain't having that shit. You just not stealing they shit and going on and skating and taking their styles and taking their music and taking their rights and dismissing them. Other genres and shit. These niggas be a million years old, can barely walk, and they still sell out shows, and ain't nobody telling them they need to stop, or oh, they old, or oh, that's played out. In hip hop, we try to really play that game and stuff, that popularity contest shit, that high school bullshit. And Cassidy is just killing that shit. Like bars, he say bars is back, but I say bars ain't never left. Uh, but anyways, yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This Cassidy scorching, scorching him, and he's making it look easy. I don't know. This nigga's a rap robot, rap machine. Like, this nigga can just fucking rap. I don't know, man. Shout out to Cassidy, man. Yeah, but that's it. Now, I've been me. Remember, like and subscribe, completely free. And yeah, hit the notification bell so you can see when I'm on here talking my shit. And yeah, I'm out this motherfucker.